Are you getting frustrated with low sales? You're not alone. But here's a thought. What if the funnel isn't the problem? What if it's the offer? But wait, what if it's the traffic? So it's not about what to fix first. It's about what to fix first. A lot of people assume they need an aesthetic fix. They need to rewrite the page. They need to change the colors. They need to tweak the layout. Or maybe it's about ads. We need better ads or a headline. Or maybe it's the social content. Or it's the above the fold layout. And they burn a bunch of time without ever getting clearer on anything. Because the funnel isn't just about a sales page. It's the whole path. It's all about where the people come from, what they see first, and what they see next, what they understand or what they don't, and where they might come in and then leave because they're not understanding. And once we understand the flow, we can stop guessing why sales are low. So let's look at this in a simple way. How to tell if the issue is traffic or something else. If people are showing up, but they're not moving forward, they don't get it. They don't want it. They don't trust it. Or it feels like work to figure out. But what if the traffic is just missing? Then all the tweaks in the world won't help because nobody's seen it anyway. This is where some tools like heat maps and analytics stop being techno blab and start being the searchlight. Let's talk about how to use those tools so that we're not guessing. That way we can identify the real bottleneck. Tracking tools let us see what people are actually doing, where they scroll to, what they click on, how long they stay in an area, if they scroll back up. And the analytics tell us some of the real story so that we don't waste a week redoing the funnel when the real issue is just clarity. The goal is to separate the three things that people confuse all the time. I need more traffic. Or wait, maybe I need better messaging. No, wait, my offer must suck. Here's a little story that explains what this looks like, because this cycle is way more common than people realize. I had a client tell me that they thought they needed to redo their funnel because their sales were low. So I asked just the basic question, well, before you change anything, what kind of traffic were you getting before and what kind of traffic are you getting now? And they couldn't really answer that. They just knew that their ads were getting clicks, but they weren't getting sales, which is pretty normal at this point where people start guessing. So we pulled up the analytics and the analytics said, you're getting clicks. So the ads were doing their job and people were actually showing up, but we had zero visibility into what happened after the click. So of course, my client assumed it must be the page, or maybe the ads, or both. Hang on, don't spiral now. We just installed a heat map tool and watched the next ad run. And what we saw was super consistent. People hit the page, they scrolled and poked around, and they even tried to click on things. But when they got down to the offer, all the activity just stopped and the page closed. So the funnel wasn't broken, traffic wasn't the issue, but you can't fix offer clarity with the button color. So the tracking and the analytics give us the starting point so that we're not just guessing. Because if we just keep on guessing, we're going to be fixing things that aren't really broken and then keep wondering why nothing improves. So set up a simple measuring guideline so every change you make has a reason behind it. And you can tell if it actually worked. If someone is getting from the ads and they stop at the headline, or they scroll down and they start reading the copy, but they don't get all the way down, we can pinpoint the bottleneck depending on where the activity stops. And once you can pinpoint that they're getting down to the offer, the next logical step is making the offer more compelling without stacking random stuff on top. If you click that video on the screen, I'll show you now. See you there.